but if you're not familiar with what ransomware is, it basically is, by its name, they're trying to hold you ransom or hold something of yours ransom, as if a child was abducted or something. In this case, it's what they're helping you to believe is your computer network. We, like he said, with the FBI, are all in agreement in law enforcement. You should never pay this person. It's the number one thing. Once they have you on the hook, they're going to keep coming back to you for more. And that's kind of part of the scheme, if you will. So if you pay them, you're asking for that. You're inviting them to come back and hurt you even more. The number one thing we recommend is thinking when it comes down, and I know if you're a small business owner, you might be coming nickel and dime everything, but you got to look at the weight of the cost of security, of maybe getting another system to back everything up, or having a third party back your stuff up, because that's really the only way. Because if they have gotten into your system and you're not going to pay, which is what we're telling you not to do, and things are frozen, then going to that backup, you are going to lose very little. If your security patches and everything are all up to date and your backups are regularly up to date and stuff, you're not going to lose very much. It's not going to affect your business. You're not going to be out money for the most part. There could be small issues, but it's not going to set you back hundreds of thousands of dollars that a ransom attack would. I lost my train of thought for a second. But there are various forms of this. It could be through a site that have visited on your computer. It could be through a malicious email that an employee has clicked on. Hey, congratulations, you've won the lottery type of thing. They click on it just to see it, and then boom, they don't even realize it, but something has been launched into your system. If you have a good IT department, hopefully it's catching it, but unfortunately, most of the time, these are so sophisticated that they run for days, months before anybody realizes there's a problem. There was a business in Sylvania who it ran for 3 months before any customer was affected, before anybody realized that something was on their system. So fortunately, we were able to get it, but there are many, many people whose credit cards were compromised. Their name, their reputation was tarnished, and for a small business, that is your lifeline. Once your name is tarnished, I don't have to tell any of you, it's hard to recover.
Away, do not pay the Bitcoin, don't pay the ransom. The carrier's saying, how long has it been? Has it been 24 hours? If it has, I'm going to save money because I'm playing the lowest amount. If it's a day later, the amount actually went up. If it's 3 days later, the amount went up and up again. So they want to know about it the second it happens, because legitimately they're just going to pay it. Sometimes they haven't got the key. I've heard some really weird stories about paying out a key and having a man-in-the-middle attack that was actually social engineering the original hacker to get the money, so the original hacker didn't even get it, and they still never even got the data. So there's some really weird things that actually come into play on this stuff. But insurance, they're paying it, even though you really shouldn't, because you are strengthening these hacking groups. But that's how they handle it.
We are juxtaposed, in our philosophies, but that's okay. That's why it makes this panel fun. But he's exactly right in saying by doing it, it strengthens it. It encourages them. All they need, if they send out 100 emails, they need one person to be successful. And if they get $100,000, that's big time money in a foreign country. And so they just need success once. But once they get that success, they either might go back to that same company, or they're going to find another fish, or cast a net somewhere else.